Okay, so a while back, rumor has it that there was this diss track put out about Illustrated Entertainment and you being the CEO. Now, normally when this happens, there's a response, but you didn't respond. And, and how do you feel about that, the track and not responding?
Man, what happened, man? It was these group of individuals, man. I ain't gonna say no names or where they were from or whatever, but they put out a diss track, against myself and against Illis Entertainment as a whole. But me, man, being a bigger man, I believe I had the artists that want to go in on them. They want to go and murder them cats, on the microphone. But I was like, yo, man, don't even do that, man. Let's focus on getting this money, you know what I mean? While they in there making them diss tracks, whether it was them or whoever it may be, you could work on them tracks, man. But while you in there working on them diss tracks, we in here and we working on these songs for the single or the songs for the album, you know what I mean? All that takes time. While you working on diss tracks, we working on stuff to get money. You know what I mean? So we ain't got no time for no nonsense. So for them, man, big ups to them for making a diss track, Hope it brought them some money, but we gonna make our money regardless. Forget a diss track, we ain't gonna respond, because we still making money. Ain't got no time for no nonsense.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? But at the end of the day, if it ever came down to it, believe I got the artists on the label to go in on.
Okay, all right.
Yeah.
That's what's up. Being so successful in the music game, do you feel that you are still connected to the streets? Because, some people tend to lose credibility after they get to a certain level of, certain status. Do you feel that you're still connected with streets?
Oh yeah, I can definitely say I'm street connected. I do everything I can for the hood. I do everything from where I came from, the local community. You know what I mean? I do a lot of back to school benefits, just stuff to help out the people where I came from. That that little era, that little community situation where I came from. Because back in '99 when I started this music thing, it was a lot of people that didn't know me, but those people in the streets, they so to speak raised me, you know what I mean? So when I didn't have nobody support me or nothing like that, it was the streets that said, yo man, you gonna be alright, you just keep moving it, you know what I mean? So that's why I don't burn no bridges, man. I do everything I can for the streets, the hood, the community, you know what I mean? And those people support me still to this day, you know what I mean? So as far as my street credibility, I would say my street credibility is through the roof, and
right.
you ain't got to take my word for it. One day you can go down there to Tallwood 57 in Sanford and ask anybody down there, Street credibility is through the roof, you know what I mean?
Okay, I got you. Are there rumors at the upcoming 11-year anniversary dinner in November that you have a major announcement? And if any one of your employees or personnel on your label gets it right, you're going to give them $500 cold, hard cash. Now, can you give us some insight on, what it may be?
Oh, yeah. Well, the first thing, two-part question there. It is anniversary dinner going down in November. November 20th, if I'm not mistaken. It's 11th anniversary, and that anniversary symbolizes it's a dinner that symbolizes 11 years of success. Okay. It's a dinner that symbolizes we've been here since '99, and we ain't going nowhere under God's grace. It's gonna be politicians there. We got senators coming down, some mayors in the area coming down. Anybody that is in music in the area is going to be there, from DJs to artists to promotional to whatever, it's just an event to symbolize, yo man, this company has been around for so long, and they got their stuff together, they ain't going nowhere, and it's a semi-formal event, and it's invitation only.
Okay.
So that dinner is basically just to show that, yo, man, this label ain't going nowhere. They done came this far, and with God's grace, they going to keep it moving, So it definitely is an 11-year anniversary going down. Definitely formal wear, semi-formal wear. Definitely cater food out there, So that's how it's going down in November, you heard me?
Okay.
The second part to that question, I was thinking while you were saying it, said $500 cash money to the person to get it right. I was thinking, man, $500 ain't enough. Let's up that to $1,000.
Wow, it's just been upped. It's been upped. So if y'all think y'all know what's going on, it's been upped.
Yeah. I listening while you said that $500 ain't enough. We gonna move that to $1,000. And I ain't told none of my staff members, but when I meet with them next week, I tell them it's been up to $1,000, and the deal is on the inside, you know, what everybody don't see. I told all my staff members, all 23 employees, I said, yo, check this out. At the anniversary dinner that's going down in November, I got a major announcement to make. You know, and if you can guess what the announcement is, I give them $500 cash money. You know, and like I said, it's going to 1,000. You know what I mean? Moving that to 1,000. So anybody can guess what I got. My major announcement is $1,000 cash money. You know what I mean? And the hint that I gave them, I told them, you know, you could guess all you wanted to, but I couldn't say it until it was time. But the hint that I gave them is bigger than anything I ever done. And if you know me, and if you know my label, and if you know what I'm about and what I do, you know, I did Soulja Wireless. You know, that's my own cell phone company. I inked the deal with Nextel back in '08. You know, I did that. You know, that's a big thing. Ain't nobody can say they got their own cell phone company.
Nobody.
You know what I mean?
Not that I know of, at least.
Yeah. You know what I mean? We got our own distribution company. Can't nobody say they got their own distribution company. We don't go through nobody. We run our own stuff up and down to the stores and stuff like that. And we got our own shoes. You know what I mean? Can't nobody, people got these clothes out, you know, big ups to them. They got clothes out and hats and whatever, you know what I mean? But we got our own shoe out.
Okay,
you know what
wow.
I mean? We done did the clothes thing, you know, still got the clothes popping off, but now we got our own shoe out, you know what I mean? So to have your own shoe, that's a big thing. To have your own cell phone company, that's a big thing. To have your own distribution company and not go through nobody, you know, and have your own junk shipping to nearly 100 stores, you know, that's a big thing. You know what I mean? So the hint that I gave them, I said, man, it's bigger than anything I ever done before. You know what I mean? So, you know, if you start thinking about it, then that just knocks out everything that, any kind of guess idea that you had in your head. Man, bigger than you ever done before, you know what I mean? So that's the announcement that I got to make. It's bigger than anything I ever done before. And for any one of my family members to get it right, out of those 23, I'm giving them $1,000 cash money. That's what I'm doing.
Yep, somebody's catching a brain cramp that night. They're really catching a brain cramp that night.
Oh, yeah, believe that.
I feel for them. So earlier in the video, you were mentioning about the Carolina Bulls basketball team. Now, can you tell the world, everybody out there, across the country, across the world, what's going on at the moment with the Carolina Bulls?
Well, the Carolina Bulls, man, for anybody that don't know, is an official basketball team. It's a basketball team that's a pre-college team. I got all the 16, 17, and 18-year-olds that's getting ready to go into college. You know, I work with the seniors, the juniors, and the sophomores. They all getting ready to go into college. And this is an official basketball team. It's not a rec team. It's an official pre-college team. And the goal of the team is, you know, when I started the thing, is to get these kids off the streets that's out here on the corner that I see when I'm on my way to my office, or when I'm coming back from somewhere, I'm seeing these dudes on the streets, or I'm seeing them in the stores. Yo, man, can I get some money or whatever, you know what I mean? Just to get these kids off the streets, man, because, you know, once you get in trouble one time, it's hard to get out. So that's basically what the team is, man. It's all players of these youth, man, and just trying to get them off the streets. And the Carolina Bulls it's a 15-strong team. You know what I mean? We got players on there, man, the seniors and sophomores and juniors, and they practice hard. They play hard. You know what I mean? And it's just a headstrong team, you know what I mean? We got a lot of good guys out there, man, and they love that game. They love the game of basketball, you know. So when an individual loves something, you know, I try to do what I can to help them, you know what I mean? If it is the littlest thing. And anybody don't believe me, the Carolina Bulls, we pretty much the #1 in the area. You know what I mean? Anybody got a team that can put their team against ours. And I bet we come out smiling and they come out frowning. You know what I mean? Carolina Bulls all the way this year for the season. So, but yeah, Carolina Bulls, man, you can check them out on myspace.com/Carolina Bulls. You know what I mean? They in there 15 strong, and we doing it like that. You hear me?